Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today, I got my first ever win in the new Warzone map. It's not the prettiest win. I didn't get a lot of kills, but hey, at least I got my first win. Let's watch the video together, and I'm going to give some commentary over the video. A lot of people have been complaining about the cutscene, saying it's too long and all that. I actually timed it from beginning to end, and it's like over 30 seconds long, so let me know down in the comments what you think. If it's too long, if it's ridiculous, or you like it, just let me know in the comments.
Gas is closing on your position.
So one of the things I've been trying to do is intel contracts. It gives you money, it tells you where the next zone is, so that's what I've been trying to do. I've also been trying to pick contracts and loot inside the zone, because I feel like by the time I jump out of the plane and fly and land, the first circle's already closing. Like, it's insane. So I try to find something to do inside the first zone, because yeah, I don't want to be looting or trying to do a contract when the zone is closing or it's outside the zone or there's no vehicles or anything like that. So I try to pick stuff inside the zone. But I mean, you can already see here, like, the zone's about to start closing already, and I'm still in the air, so. But there's a bunch of other contracts you can do, like cash grabs or strongholds or scavenger, you know, bounty, stuff like that. But I haven't really explored a lot of them. I've just, you know, I've only been playing for a day or two, so. I thought about landing on the train, but I didn't really know what it has. Looked like it had a buy station and UAV, so. But, so I pick up the contract, I get a self-revive, which is nice, and then I see the zip line over here. So I'm going to take that over instead of running. There's no vehicles. And somebody said if you jump and grab the zip line, you skip the animation where you hook up to it, which is nice, so. But I fly right over here to the objective, land right on top of it, and get it started. I'm always paranoid about doing this because you're literally standing out in the open for 5 or 10 seconds. So all a sniper has to do is shoot you in the head and you're done. Like, you're done. So I'm always like scared and paranoid of getting sniped when I'm doing that. But so I try to hide right here, but I realize that I'm not close enough for the objective, so I just go stand next to it and lay down and hope for the best. But and I think it does put a flare in the air so that other people could see you, but a lot of people are saying that 100 player count is just too small. And I don't really know how I feel about it. I feel like for solos it's okay because, you know, I don't know. You know, solos is really ratty and campy as it is, so 100 players makes it even more campy. 150 might make it go faster, or you might run into fights more often, but I played the previous Warzone, you know, 1 and 2, and even with 150, solos was really campy, so I don't know if that would fix it. But whatever the popular opinion is, you know, I'm not really an expert. So I have my money. I want to go over here to a buy station, see how much a loadout is. I think it's 7,500. I could get the free loadout, but I've died so many times going for the free loadout because everybody goes for it. I just died, so.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Yeah, so I buy a loadout for 7,500. I don't have any cash for a UAV or anything, so I kind of loot a little bit more. Looks like I got a bounty contract on me. Uh-oh. But I've been using the WSP Swarm and the DG 56 or 58, the 3-round burst meta. And I also changed my controller settings to where I don't have to do it manually. I can just hold down the trigger to fire, which is pretty nice. Looks like my bounty got killed. Very nice. A little bit more money in my pocket. So one of the things about Warzone is I understand it's strategic and slow paced and all that jazz, but you know, part of me wants to run and
Gas
gun,
is
but part of
moving
me
in.
wants
New
to
safe
win.
zone located.
And part of me wants to be strategic. So, you know, there's probably a lot of camping in this video. There's probably a lot of slow play in this video. You know, part of me hates it. You know, I don't like to be labeled a camper or anything like that. But in solos, there's really not a lot of options because if you die, you know, you go to the gulag, you don't have any teammates to res you. Like in solos, you're pretty much, you know, on your own. So, you know, if you don't have a heartbeat sensor or UAV or high alert or anything like that, you don't know if somebody's next to you or shooting you or anything like that. So, you know, I could pick up, you know, scavengers, I could pick up bounties, but I just, you know, especially with the TTK right now, the TTK is so fast.
Copy that.
You literally, if you notice somebody shooting you, if they have the advantage on you, you're
Gas is
dead.
moving.
Like, there's no way to turn it around unless you got smokes or movement or slide cancel or anything like that. So, you just have to be careful. But let me know in the comments, like, what's your play style? Like, do you run and gun? Do you take it slow? Are you smart about it? So, I'm curious.
RTB at this time.
I feel like if I played like quads, trios, or duos, like if I had teammates, you know, I could take a little more risk. I could play a little faster. There's just that safety net if you die. So, which is nice. But, I mean, I could go to the gulag. I could do redeploy tokens. I could get a jailbreak. But, you know, I feel like your first life is the most precious, you know, because, you know, coming back from the gulag is hard. You know, coming back with no weapons, no loadout, no perk, it's hard, you know. So, I think this is the first time I got my loadout for the whole entire game. So, but yeah, so I'm kind of just hanging out. You know, I'm waiting to see if anybody comes in on the edge of zone. I did have a UAV. There was nobody around. But like I said, you don't know if they have a ghost. So, you know, I put some bouncing betties on the doors. I kind of keep an eye, make sure nobody's coming, listen for footsteps. So, I'm pretty much just waiting for zone to close, see where it goes next, and then I'll pick my next location to go to. But yeah, I just barely used the 3-round burst for this video, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. You know, the game's only been out for 2 days, but it's nice to have, you know, content creators and influencers and pros, you know, test out all the guns and the attachments and find the meta, you know, all that stuff. It's pretty nice, you know. I like to do it too, but like my WSP that I have in this video, I literally just went through and put all the attachments that have recoil control, and it still has crazy, you know, recoil in the shooting range at least. So I don't know. I don't know. But it's just, you know, like I said, it's nice to have everybody in the community find the meta. But that's another thing too, is, you know, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, people love the meta, people love using the best guns. That's obviously what, you know, kills you the fastest, or, you know, but people love meta, but then people are like, just play with whatever you want, play with what makes you happy, play, you know, use your favorite gun. Well, yeah, you know, of course, you know, but, you know, it's kind of hard to use whatever gun you want when your opponent has the meta, or your opponent has the best, or your opponent has the highest TTK. Like, how are you supposed to compete with that? You just, you know, unless you're just playing, having fun, and you don't really care if you die or lose. It's like, you almost have to use the metas, you know what I mean? But, so yeah, the zone's gonna close. I find another building to go to. I try to run in between cover. I just ran through that building. I just ran through this storage container. A little bit of sliding.
Gas moving in.
But like I said, that's another thing about solos, is you don't know where people are. They could be hiding in a building, in a closet, on a rooftop. So, you know, it's nice to have high alert or UAVs or smoke, and try to run in between cover when you can, you know what I mean? But, so I find this building. I kind of look around to see if it's been looted or anybody's in here. I throw a snapshot grenade to see if that does anything. Nothing comes up. I think you can actually crouch and the snap grenade won't find you, so that's kind of nice. But I come up here, I check the roof, see if there's anything going on. You know, the funny thing is, when I was playing, I didn't see the guy on the roof with me until I watched the video back. Like, I literally didn't see this guy the whole entire time. He's on the roof with me. Jeez. But I kind of look around. Oh. Yep, high alert goes off, but he looks like he falls off the front of the building. So I kind of check in to see. Here's some footsteps. I don't really see him, but I want to go back and cover my stairs. So I come back, I check the stairs. Throw a bouncing Betty. Kind of see if he's coming up or not. And I don't really see anything. I don't hear anything, so. But the zone is still coming, so I can't stay here forever. I don't know if I want to stay at the corner of that building. Take some more shots. Throw smoke. Here comes a bomb drone. Very nice. A door beats a bomb drone. That's funny. Lucky for me, though, I guess, right? So I throw some smoke so I can move in between buildings. So I come in here. Check to see if it's been looted. And that's, like I said, that's another thing. Like, I don't know if anybody's in here. You know, somebody could literally be camping in there. I put this guy up there just in case somebody comes through. Throw down some bouncing Betties, I think. Pretty sure. Then I kind of watch to see if any of those guys that were shooting at me follow. You know, because I think we're just a couple buildings away from each other. So I kind of just look around.
Drones are deploying buy stations in the
And
area.
then the zone. I've got a new zone, so I kind of look around, decide what building I want to go to next, make my rotation.
Moving.
There we go. There's no vehicles or anything. I don't really want to run 200-300 meters in the open. I didn't really want to break the glass either, but you know, I kind of had to. This is kind of a ballsy move, but I head towards the zip line. Try to run in between cover, try to take the far swing. I got my smoke grenades if I need them. And, you know, 200 or 300 meters away, so I take the good old zip line. Make sure you jump and grab it, so you skip the whole hooking up to it emote. So I fly over here, look around to see if anybody's there. No high alerts, so feeling pretty good coming over here. Looks like it was looted, so I'm kind of like scanning around, making sure. Don't see anybody. I'm looking for doors, don't see any. There's a guy right here. Of course, I missed the shots. He was probably like 1 or 2 more bursts from dying. Look to see if he's still there. Nothing. And like I said, that's the thing. You know, if you don't have UAV, heartbeat, whatever, like, he's gone. He's literally gone in the wind. Like, you have no idea where he went. So. But I do hear some noise. I hear some footsteps. Maybe he's in my building. I think he destroys one of my claymores. So he's definitely around. I just can't find him. I can't sniff him out. And, you know, part of me just wants to take it slow and smart. You know, I don't want to die. I've come this far. I don't want to die. You know, it's... I was watching Lucky Shamu, and he's, you know, somebody in his chat asked him, you know, why didn't you fight that guy? Or why did you run away from the fight? And it's like, you know, it's more important to go to the zone. It's more important to get positioning. It's more important to survive and last, you know. And he gets a bunch of kills in the end game. So, you know, I could push people. I could be aggressive and all kinds of things. I could sniff this guy out, but ultimately I want to win. You know, I want to get my first win. I want to secure the dub. So, I mean, I don't want to camp the whole time. I don't use a riot shield. I don't sit in a corner. I don't do all that cheesy stuff. But, you know, just try to be smart about it, I guess.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Oh, the gulag just closed. Looks like my building's in, so I'm good. Just kind of sit and make sure. I cleared all the rooms to make sure that he didn't climb up or sneak in, so I'm good there.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Could you imagine going for a loadout drop right now? Who in their right mind would go for a loadout drop? That's insane. You'd have the 1 in a million chance. You'd have to win the lottery to get your loadout. But I would, geez Louise, I wouldn't even do it. I mean, unless I was super desperate, or I knew for sure that nobody was around.
You're losing ground.
I don't know.
Move it.
You die. You have to die 9 times out of 10 going for that final loadout. There's no way. So it looks like I'm in a great position here. You know, my building's still in there. I got plenty of bouncing betties. I'm watching the stairs. I'm in a great position. I got my smoke grenades. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Now I'm just waiting for the next, I'm waiting for the circle to close. I'm waiting for the next zone. I feel like that guy is still around me, still close, so I kind of want to let him make the first move. You know what I mean? Let him make the first move, then I'll get the drop on him, get the first shots. So, we'll see what happens here. I swear, like, I really think there is somebody close, but I don't think I actually ended up finding him. We'll have to see, but I don't remember if I saw him or not, to be honest. But we'll find out, I guess. A lot of waiting around.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
All right, so my building isn't in anymore. Lucky for me, I could just go to the next building right across the way. So, but like I said, I want to wait. You know, I kind of want to play the edge of the storm and just let other people make the first move. You know, I don't have a gas mask, but if I, play it smart, don't take too much damage, play right on the edge. Just let other people make the first move. Like I said, I think this guy's still around me. He could be to my left. He could be to my right. He could be above me. So I kind of like, I kind of let the zone close. I listen. I look. I'm just waiting to hear things or see or let them make the first move. And I just have to go right next door, so I don't have to go very far. I got smoke grenades. I'm covered. I'm covered. So if I can get the drop on somebody, that's perfect. I do decide to run to the next building, which is kind of ballsy because I didn't check to see if anybody was above me, but I made it safe. Up in here, I throw a bouncing Betty.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe
I check
zone.
and see if anybody's up here. Because like I said, you never know. Especially in solos, you never know. You never know. Somebody could literally be in the building, camping, set up. You don't know. You don't know. You have to play like SEAL Team 6. You have to check your corners and clear the rooms and everything. So I'm going to check this room and see if anybody's in there.
You got gas moving in.
I noticed that there's a zip line, so the zip line's kind of ballsy, but I figure it's the fastest way to get over there. I missed the zip line, which is I think it actually works out in my favor later. But
bring home to win.
there's somebody up there. I saw the red dot, so somebody's up there. I throw a bouncing Betty over here, and then I see the proximity chat, so he's definitely up there. in the sniper tower. So there's the stairs. I could try to sneak up on him, but like I said, it's all about risk. Looks like somebody ran in and got killed by my bouncing Betty. Nice. Nice, nice. It looks like he had a self-revive, but it looked like it downed him and killed him. That's crazy. So I hear these guys fighting. I think about going up the ladder or the stairs, but
You're losing ground. Move it.
I let them do the work. I let them fight. I let them make the first move. And I'm pretty sure he's watching the stairs, or, you know, he's got the height advantage. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna come out here, wait for the smoke to close, and then I see him. He's got a riot shield, which is kind of cringe, but so I kind of keep my distance. I don't know what he has. Throwing knife or stun or anything like that. Throw smoke grenades. Take some shots at him. And then I try to reposition. I want to get height. Reposition. Try to get the height. Looks like he had the same idea. And lucky for me, I got it.
Primary objective complete.
I tried to do a finishing move, but it didn't work. So, but yeah, that's my first Warzone win. Like I said, not the prettiest, not a lot of kills. But hey, at least we got it out of the way. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want more Call of Duty and Warzone content. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. Finally got my first Warzone win. I'm very happy.
Well, look who's here. Dancing with the devil, living to tell the tale. That's what I'm talking about. Time for assessment. You fight through hell and not a scratch on you. Good shit. No rest for the wicked. Let's get back to work.